Jake Paul's team has proposed to KSI a $50 million winner-takes-all fight at 180 pounds. Now, if KSI does not take this deal, he's clearly ducking Jake Paul. Now, this fight has a high likely chance of happening because Mams Taylor did tweet out saying that if this fight does happen, it will be at 180 pounds. Now, the reason why I don't think this fight will happen is because KSI on a recent podcast said that he is willing to give Tommy Fury a rematch.
I don't think Jake Paul would want to fight him again.
You don't think? Would you fight him again?
I'd be down, yeah. I'm the biggest fight he'll ever have.
And said nothing about a Jake Paul fight. So KSI and Jake Paul have different goals and different fights in mind. Now, we all know later on in this week, Jake Paul will fight Andre August and KSI will spar Speed at the same time and on the same day. Now, what do I think about this offer? Well, it's clear that Jake Paul wants out of boxing and just wants to get KSI out the way before he retires because he said that he wants to go on to football and play in the NFL.
I want to go to the NFL after this. Like legitimately.
So based off all this, it leaves KSI with no option but to accept the fight that Jake Paul has offered, only because Jake Paul has made it very interesting and fair by giving KSI everything he's asked for. For example, a while back on Adin Ross's live stream, Tommy Fury and KSI were on that live stream, and then Jake Paul ended up joining and exposed KSI, saying that they were supposed to fight, but KSI did not want to weigh at 185, but instead he wanted to weigh at 180.
You were ducking through negotiations. You didn't want to weigh 185. You were saying 180.
So now that Jake Paul has offered to fight him at 180, what is KSI's excuse to not accept this offer? Now, this could be huge for Misfits, as Mams Taylor did tweet not too long ago that they're working on making a second prime card for next year. So if Jake Paul does agree to fight KSI on Misfits, not only would it be the biggest fight in general, but it'll be the biggest fight that Misfits will ever see. Now, here's the thing. Depending on who else is fighting on that prime card, it could be bigger than the first prime card. But let's say Jake Paul does not agree to fight KSI on Misfits and KSI does not agree to fight Jake Paul on Most Valuable Promotions, then what would happen? Well, they will have to fight on DAZN. In the end, I'm hoping to get an update on KSI's opinion on all of this, only because it's better that he rejects Jake Paul's deal with a good reason rather than just to leave it with no explanation. And that is because they're always going to say, oh, I'm down to fight, but he's not down to fight. So we need answers from KSI with the clear explanation, because we might get GTA 6 before KSI and Jake Paul fight, or even before they agree to a fight.